Do me a favor and go move your car from the garage.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Konnichiwa.
Miss Morgan,
How are we?
I am good, and you?
Can't complain.
I apologize for my attire. I'm just in the middle of delivering the new plates to the laundromat after the little incident the other day.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I had never actually heard anything regarding how that is. Aside from I know what Hikari had told to Ichiro, but I haven't seen him either, so.
I would leave that for Hikari to explain, as she hasn't given me the full details either. I've just heard the general breakdown and what happened.
All
So I
right.
figured I would pick up some new plates. If you wish to inspect them, I have them in my bag.
No, well, actually, it'd be good for us to go up and take care of that. So thank you for being preemptive.
Of course, no worries. Who is the new gentleman?
Our Junkusai, Mr. Street is his name.
Ah, very well. I must formally make his acquaintance then.
Yes, he's the very first one in that rank with our family, so. I told him that he is to not park his vehicle inside of the garage, so he is going to go move it. And I had to chase a cop out of here earlier when I approached him about being parked on private parking. In the back there, he said it looked like private parking and there's no signs to designate otherwise, so I went in, grabbed the paperwork, and showed it to him, and he immediately left, so egotistical little fucker.
Well, at least some of them are understanding of their place. They don't argue once the proper paperwork is pulled.
Indeed, indeed.
It still seems to be a common occurrence that they show up on our property uninvited.
Well, I mean, I don't know where he was in his head, but it took a while to get him to acknowledge our presence.
Fair. Maybe he was, some people, how they say, sleep with their eyes closed.
Who the hell knows? He was just a dumb shit, so.
Understandable.
No, but I'd like for you and Mr. Street to get acclimated with one another. And then I hear that you had met somebody yesterday, correct?
I did, yes. A surprisingly unlikely individual. A Mr. Wren. Shall go into more detail later on, but
Very well.
he does have some, you say, oh, speak of the devil. Mr. Wren, if you'd
Konnichiwa.
kindly introduce yourself. This is our Saiko-Komon. I was just about to inform her of our interactions yesterday. But I feel like that's a good opportunity for you to introduce yourself instead.
Of course. Hello, ma'am. My name is Ren Onizuka. It brings me great honor to
From
be in your
Osaka.
presence.
Is that correct? From Osaka?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Fine.
I have a couple of gifts that I would like to offer.
Gifts, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, if you'd like to, all of us, we can go inside and go to the very back lounge.
I have no objections. Shh. If it's a surprise, don't tell me.
I will keep it to myself.
Feel free to come forward.
I've been hard at work to please the honorable leaders of this of this family.
Very well.
I have put my skills to good use. And I have 2 vehicles for you.
2 vehicles, huh?
Yes.
Okay. And where are these vehicles currently?
They are currently in a very secure locker. Around Dry Dock Street Hangar Way. They are currently sat ready to be moved. Completely untraceable.
Very well. Would you like this kind of vehicles?
I believe these vehicles fit the criteria of what I've seen very well. I hope that this does not disappoint.
As do I. So, as a recruiter for Zeroyon, you understand your place in this family, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you wish to work on building yourself up to be formidable for this family, correct?
I wish to be labeled as a great knight, an honorable person of this family.
A samurai.
Samurai.
Very good. What I would... first off, my name is Morgan Svetlana, the Saiko-Komon, as Nero over here had appointed to your ears earlier. I am the right hand to the Oyubun, and currently acting Oyubun, as she is not in country currently for the majority of this month. If everyone else would like to introduce yourselves to get acclimated with one another. I do not believe either of you have any knowledge of either of you, correct?
Mr. Ren and I informally met, yes. I was the one who introduced him to our family initially, after
Yes, that is
a
correct.
little bit scrutinization. However, I've not met you, so
Yes, sir.
my name is Nero Yasufusa. I am Shatai of the family. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Continue the introductions, please.
I'm Harper Street. I can't say it at the time, but yeah, that's me.
Speak up, please.
My name is Harper Street. I'm one of the new senpais to the family as well.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm looking forward to seeing your growth contributions to the family.
Indeed.
Rokuruto, identify yourself, please.
My name is Ren Onizuka. It is a humble pleasure and an honor to be in your presence.
He does so good.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. I think we spoke in the parking lot as well.
Yes, sir.
It is customary, Mr. Street, for you to identify yourself as a term of respect back.
Yeah.
Yeah. All these guys.
Flex your Alt X muscle. There you go.
My apologies.
It's a lot of bowing, mate.
Indeed.
I feel this especially honored with the amount of bows you have presented me.
The
He
good
didn't even-
core exercise.
Didn't even bow for me when he met me. You get like 9 of them.
Well, maybe he's making up for it.
Maybe.
Indeed, that was a very costly mistake in my behalf.
All is well. I would, we're going to need to procure some type of a mule vehicle of some sort. As we have laundered money, we need to get the 73 from 244. Can I trust that you boys can take care of that?
It would be my honor.
Yes, Miss Morgan.
Be as quickly as you can. Ichiro should be here within 10 to 20 minutes. And Nero, you will lead them, yes?
Of course.
Thank you very much. Boys, be careful and return back here when you're done.
Can I
Understood.
quickly go to the bathroom before we depart?
Of course.
May I know which direction it is, ma'am?
Directly behind you.
Thank you.
How is the Oyaman, if I may ask? I didn't get to say anything to her before she left.
She's very busy. She's meeting with other Yakuza families over in Japan, so
Well, if you get a chance, please do wish her my luck and good tidings.
I will. No problem.
Thank you.
You feel better?
Much better.
Very good. Go take care of this, but be expedient and safe, okay?
Of course. Gentlemen, please meet me out front. I'm going to need one of you to
Well, it's good to have like a little collection of doers. I love it. Konnichiwa.
How are we, Miss Morgan?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing much better.
Good. I have 3 of our boys out procuring a mule. Did you ever get a message from Akari regarding 244?
Yes, that is what I was looking to speak to you about.
I
Not looking good for our machines out there. Akari states there are multiple printing problems, not looking good. I am not sure, this looks like more your expertise as far as machines go. If you have any ideas or connections with somebody that could fix this for us.
They would need to be vetted, completely vetted, to be able to go into that space.
That is what I am thinking, Nobody should know about what goes on there except for us and our family. Somebody we trust.
So, one of the new guys from yesterday that we that was vetted, name is Ren. Akari had mentioned that he is very he states that he's very mechanically savvy, so
Interesting.
might be a good opportunity to maybe see what he can do.
Excellent.
But they should be back
Maybe-
shortly, so
May I ask you, Miss Morgan, with your expertise as far as I know you go computers and everything, but somewhat mechanical. Maybe were you able to look at it and identify
more than likely.
problem,
I haven't
and
been
then
there
you
yet.
could fix it,
Potentially,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
We'll look at
You
it
know.
together. We're all going to be going up there together anyway.
I also, we're recently vetted. I don't want him to sit here and tell us he know what talking about if he doesn't not know.
Oh, I agree.
make try to make name when name not be made.
Indeed. So there's two people new to our family that you've not met. Mr. Street is our very first ever Junkusei, so it would be good for you to meet him, and then the new Rekaruto. So
Is there a reason one went to Rigaruto and other one did? Oh, I'm sorry. May you repeat the new position for me?
Junkusei.
Junkusai. That
So
is above Rigaruto.
Correct. Yes. So basically, it's a mentorship essentially. It's where they go to be trained to become a Shitai.
Yes.
Be a sibling.
Yes. Understood. Yes, I remember now. I look for this position is very important. I am
Agreed.
happy about this.
As am I.
Now, Street you say is this position.
Correct.
Understood.
He's an Irishman, so
Okay.
he's been very good. I personally vetted him myself. And
now
then
his specialties.
he says he doesn't necessarily have a set of skills, but he's willing to learn and do what is needed to uphold the honors and traditions of our family.
He is a loyal man.
From what I have seen, yes, he's been here quite a bit.
Understood. This is his, value to us, it seems.
Hmm.
Very good. We can use some of this.
Agreed. So Nero is out with those two gentlemen right now procuring a mule for us, and Nero has new plates as well for the machines up north. So once they get back here, we'll get situated and roll.
Okay, a mule is for equipment?
Two-folded. If we need to remove equipment to take it to get it serviced, we'll have that availability. Other role is to remove the funds that are currently up there and get them to 73.
Very good. I brought my cavalcade exhaust, so if we need extra space, it is here.
Perfect.
I saw
Okay.
you also brought Bala. Do you know as far as street and you say Ren?
Well, Nero just confuses me. He says, Miss Morgan, we have the shipment and are on the way back. Machines are up and running.
What? Maybe he misunderstood.
I'll be very, very unhappy if Nero took a Rikuruto to 244 without my blessing or yours.
I have to say sometimes he act quickly.
Simple, common fucking decisions. You and I are going to go up to 244. I'm telling them to wait there. I'm not sure how he fixed it, but
Would you
Very-
like at least you to be there, because you understand at least
Oh,
a
I'm
little bit
going.
of this.
you and I are going together. I told them before they left here to go procure a mule and return. Apparently that meant go procure a mule, go to 244 with someone who should not be there without the blessings of leadership in this family, To which maintenance was facilitated, and I don't even know what else was done. So let's go.
Perhaps Nero thought he was doing productive for family?
About to be the recipient of a Yubutsume. You mind driving? We'll take your car, if that's alright.
Yes. Might need to slide in from your side.
Alright.
You like my horn?
It's very loud.
Yeah. You know, I got upgraded to stage 2 horn just in case asshole in front of me. I can make loud horn.
Fair enough. Oh, that looks like shit.
Can I be honest, Miss Morgan?
Hmm.
I do not like this new color.
No? I don't either. I like the one you had better.
I agree. Where are we going?
244 Harmony.
I blow lights. I am so tired of red lights and city. I tell you what, these lights need to be fixed.
I
They
agree.
take too long. Maybe I am patient. Maybe I don't know. Los Santos changed me. I
they
used to
are
be
annoying.
very patient. Now all of a sudden, he just pissed me off, Dante.
Mhm.
I tell you what. And now I turn too early. Oh my! No, I turn.
Just go straight up this road. Be quicker than going on the interstate.
Yeah, I see. I see.
God. There you go. I said it for you.
Perfect. Appreciate you.
Let's try to get up there quickly.
Understood. I tell you what, you do not have to tell me twice to step on it. Unless I hear that.
Hop. Mhm. Come on, you gonna stick your arm out the window, Chris? Come on, bud. Surprised you don't have your elbow out the window.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes sometimes a little too high.
Aye.
It is nice day out though. Weather has been much nicer. I appreciate it.
As do I. I agree.
Window's still open though.
Mhm.
Come on, go asshole. Come on, pre-ass, man, like pre-ass. They need to pave these roads.
Yes, but you know they can't seem to situate money where it needs to go in this state.
Oh, I'm sure it goes where it wants to go.
Indeed.
That's why we do what we do. It all works out. It's fair if they do it, we do. Everybody look out for self. We look out for family. We're actually better than them. Woo! Good thing we have comfy seat.
These blue flames that come out of these tailpipes is fucking sick. God. Trying to kill
Sorry.
me, huh?
I know I have to apologize for that move. What the hell?
But
You saw
karma.
that, right?
Hmm?
He must be friend for the other guy. You know, something peaceful up here, but also, I miss city. Oh, fuck me.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Three of you were present when I said what I said, correct?
Correct, yes.
So how did it become this?
I believe they were just following my instructions. It was entirely my misunderstanding. I misunderstood that you had asked us to be a mule, not to get a mule.
The everything was about us coming up here and doing this work together, because I have not been up here to be able to assess the damage that Hikari had stated to Ichiro. Nonetheless, the other offense that I take great consideration upon is that a Rikaruto is being brought to a facility, and I swear to Christ, if he has been inside of the building without my fucking consent, I will not be happy. Has he
It is
entered?
It is with great shame that yes, he has.
I don't know what to say. I feel like I shouldn't have to. Nor do I like being disappointed in my people. Nor do I like having the things that I say not followed. all the while, I'm waiting for the three of you that I gave a simple task to return. Only to find out that neither of the three of you that had which heard my request, my order, decided to take it upon themselves to substantiate it. We do not bring Rikuruto to this location. And by this location, I mean inside of the fucking door. Junkusai is different. Or, if a leader in the family designates it so, then so be it. It is not something you will ever take upon yourself again to facilitate in your own. And if you are unsure, I am a fucking phone call or a text message away, because parking here, being not so discreet in whatever you're trying to do, I honestly couldn't fucking tell you, brings unwise, illogical attention to the efforts of this establishment. Do you understand me, Mr. Nero?
Hi, I do, yes.
Well, what say you then?
I have nothing to say. I have honestly committed a transgression. I have nothing to say in my defense. I only wish to appease you and take ownership of my actions.
What have you been doing here? What was the point of your excursion here?
I was continuing up on my previous endeavor to replace the plates in the machine, and then take up on your request.
Do we
as
know
I
it's just the plates, though?
misunderstood.
Have you or anyone else, aside from Hikari, who reported this issue to Ishitai Gashira, been up here to formulate a consistency as to what the actual problem is?
I do not believe so, no. I do believe she mentioned it to maybe Mr. Riku, but that is all I know. As he was in the city earlier, but
Did he appoint you to come up here and do this task?
he did not know. I took it upon myself to try and aid in the situation by replacing the plates.
Do you understand how much the plates cost?
Somewhat, yes.
Millions. I will contain myself in this moment with you. I do appreciate that you have accountability and that you wish to make this matter right. I will decide upon that in a moment that is not now.
Understood?
Both of you were aware of my request, correct?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Did it ever come upon you to call into question being told to do something that from someone who is not the Saiko-Komon of his family?
No, ma'am.
Structure is what we have here. It will never be wavered. It will never be forgotten. And questions will never not be asked when you fucking know better. I will make the Oyuban aware of all of the instances in this. Do not be surprised if there is recompense requested of each of you. It's a very sad day for our family in this moment. When 3 of you do not listen and seemingly know better and do nothing. Do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I understand that you are just Junkusai and you are Rikuruto. If you understand in your own head, your own process, your own understanding, what the Saiko-Komon has given you to do, and someone is essentially facilitating you to do otherwise, what do you do?
Speak up.
Pretty much question the authority, madam.
How do you handle this, Ichiro?
I have a couple ideas, actually.
Please.
You know that boat we visited recently that is not up and running yet?
Mhm.
I think there's some work that needs to be done, and maybe some manual labor can reflect on my actions. I have some ideas for boat. After reflection on actions, there are more to follow with same boat. You know, conversation I have with you about sushi?
Mhm.
I like fresh sushi. And I think this boat have great purpose for me. And for discipline.
I do not know what to say. Nero, I do not appreciate shame being brought to me, or to this family, or to our Uyubun, who's not here. I know that it weighs on you to mess up. I understand that you have ownership to the situations that you do. Listening is very important. And if you are ever confused as to what you heard, ask. Simple as that.
I apologize. In my eagerness to please, I always lose my rationale sometimes.
We have not had these occasions for a while. But I cannot look over the offenses from prior either. I cannot wash my hands of this. If I am not to be respected in what I say and tell you to do, at the direction of this family in the absence of the Oyubun, then that is quite a travesty. It makes me question whether or not I need you. Do you want me to have these questions upon you, Nero?
No, no, I do not. It shames me that you even have them.
Shames me greatly to even have to talk about this. Because I do have better things to do, and so does everyone here. We have obligations to fulfill, business to do. Yet I'm out here with children. And I do not like that at all. This will be a follow-up between you and I, and additional leadership, after I make them aware of this misery. And you will turn and face those who listened to you and gave you that respect. And you will apologize in the same way that you have me.
It is with great shame that well, have led to this a moment that I must apologize for, as I have led you on a rather shameful endeavor, as my own misunderstanding of the Saiko-Komon's orders have brought you to this point in being. It was not my intention to lead you to this point, gentlemen. I really am sorry. My own transgressions have brought shame to you and the family. It is the least I can do is offer my sincere apologies, and at the very most ask you to call upon me, and I shall make right any problems you may have as an act of a means to rebuild the structure of faith in which I have very clearly broken with you. That's all I can ask is that you forgive me at some point in the future, and if not, hopefully we can still at least move on as a family.
Neither of you have anything to say?
My voice won't let me speak. I feel so much shame.
Same here as well, madam. I do
I
feel
can
shame as
only
well.
mush away, Kama-san. I have no excuse for the actions I have carried out today. I
I've been in the
apologize.
exact same positions to which all of you carry in this moment in this family. I have moved myself up, step by step, to the position to which I carry now. And when the old Oyubun had left, the position was mine for the taking, and I chose it to be given to Kyung. I have immense investment into this family and its success. And I look for that in every single person that I correspond with from this position, because I understand the weight that it carries, the beauty and the difficulty that it also carries with it. At the end of the day, a wrong was committed, but that does not negate who we are as folk and our purpose to one another. Respect does not dissipate because of an issue or a transgression per se. It allows us to redefine who we are as people here, how to pick each other up and have each other's back, and nothing changes at the end of the day. Not even if a yubutsume is to be conducted because of the offenses. Once it is rendered, the respect is given, and the task is done, nothing changes. We do not look at each other smaller. We do not treat each other different. Am I clear on this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
If I may, Miss Morgan. While we talk about shame and how we have disappointed you today, it is also important to remember, I think, that you all took a moment to try to do better, right? You think you are doing something good. You are providing for family. No? Is this not what your thought was?
I thought correct, sir.
Okay. Then this is a good thing, no? You are trying to do better for family. But I think what is important to remember, and what Miss Morgan's point here is there are orders, and there is following to what we do and why we do what we do. So when we are given instructions, it is important to follow instruction. We are not motorcycle club. We are not any of these ruthless people that do not do things in a important manner. They go about their ways. They are reckless. They get in trouble. They get police notice. We are organized. We go into stealth. we are not want to be seen unless we want to be seen. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If somebody as important as Miss Morgan here has given you instructions, specific instructions, it is important we follow exactly what Miss Morgan has laid out. Nothing more, definitely nothing less. From here, we learned that. We understand you will try to do better. We can appreciate this for what it is, but we have to accept that rules and directions need to be followed. We have a hierarchy for a reason. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you, sir.